Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Do Bachelor Nation leads choose who gets one-on-one dates? The coveted one-on-one dates are a staple on Bachelor Nation shows. But do the leads get a say in who they go on the solo dates with? Keep reading to find out secrets behind the popular dating franchise. Who really plans the one-on-one dates? Who wouldn't love to get swept away on a romantic date to a winery or take part in an adventurous skydiving date? The one-on-one dates between a Bachelor Nation lead and one of their contestants are a major part in forming connections on the ABC reality show. Viewers recently watched Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos get serenaded by the legendary Wayne Newton during a solo date to Vegas with suitor Pascal Ibgier. The show likes to pretend that the lead plans the dates out, but is that just smoke and mirrors? Former Bachelor Nation host Chris Harrison spilled to Entertainment Tonight in 2020 that the dates are 100% planned by the show's producers. Do Bachelor Nation leads choose who gets one-on-one dates? Since the leads don't have the resources or time to plan the dates, do they at least get to choose their one-on-one date companion? The show definitely implies that the contestant given the date card is asked by the lead with a handwritten note. One fan took to Reddit to ask how much control the leads have over who gets the dates. According to the comments, not much, and that info was straight from former leads. Scene Low said they have no control, I believe. One Bachelor Nation fan replied to the post. Another added, one-on-ones none. Producers pick, but do make sure frontrunners get them. A third commentator brought up something Season 23 Bachelor Colton Underwood said. He said on This American Life that Cassie was always his number one, but halfway through filming, he realized they weren't giving him time with her and were creating artificial obstacles. So he started pretending to be more drawn to Hannah, and it worked. He suddenly had dates and one-to-one time with Cassie. Producers are there to create drama, not facilitate connections. Producers influence elimination ceremonies. Another constant question about how much producers control the show is whether they decide who gets eliminated during the rose ceremonies. One Bachelor Nation fan wrote in the Reddit thread, Katie Thurston did an interview that's on YouTube. She said that she told the producers which guys that she liked and wanted to keep on the show. For the other guys, the producers told her which ones they wanted to keep around because they make good TV. In the dramatic and often unpredictable world of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, one of the most suspenseful elements each season is the coveted one-on-one date. These are the moments where relationships either bloom or wither away under the hot glare of camera lights and the pressure of forming a meaningful connection in record time. Viewers eagerly tune in to see who gets chosen for these special dates, but the question often arises, do the Bachelor or Bachelorette leads truly decide who gets to go on these one-on-one dates, or is there more to it behind the scenes? The illusion of control on the surface, it may seem like the lead has complete autonomy in choosing who they want to spend intimate time with on these dates. After all, the show's premise revolves around them searching for love, sifting through a group of hopeful contestants to find the one. The idea is simple. As the lead, they are on a journey to find their soulmate, and these solo dates are crucial for figuring out who fits into their romantic future. But while the Bachelor or Bachelorette might have a say in these decisions, the reality is far more complex than it appears. The role of producers. Unsurprisingly, the producers of the Bachelor franchise play a significant role in determining the narrative arc of the season. Their job is not only to ensure that the lead forms genuine connections, but also to create compelling television. To achieve this delicate balance, producers often guide many aspects of the show, including who goes on the one-on-one dates. From the very first night, the producers are observing the contestants, noticing their personalities, reactions, and interactions with the lead. They are experts in reading the dynamics of relationships and understanding which pairings might create the most sparks or tension. For example, if a contestant is particularly shy or hasn't had much screen time, producers might encourage the lead to give them a one-on-one date, allowing viewers to get to know them better. Alternatively, a contestant who is already stirring up drama might be pushed into a solo date to heighten the tension. This doesn't mean the lead has no say at all, but rather that their decisions are heavily influenced. They might express interest in a few contestants, but the producers may steer them toward one who will bring the most intrigue, chemistry, or entertainment value to the screen. Crafting the drama. As much as the show is about love, it is also about drama. And what better way to create drama than to manipulate who gets to spend uninterrupted time with the lead? The one-on-one dates are often used to build or break momentum in relationships. For example, if a contestant who has been getting a lot of attention from the lead suddenly isn't picked for a solo date, it can spark jealousy and insecurity among the group, leading to emotional outbursts that are ripe for primetime viewing. Likewise, giving a one-on-one date to a contestant who is disliked or viewed as a threat by the others can generate palpable tension in the house. Producers know that putting two people who have already formed a strong connection on a date can cause rifts among the contestants and heighten the stakes. The person chosen for the date may return to the house gloating, or in some cases, tearful, leaving the others to scramble for reassurance or fight for attention in the group setting. These strategic one-on-one date choices serve to amplify emotions and create a roller coaster ride of highs and lows, both for the contestants and the audience. The lead's input. While it may seem like the producers are pulling all the strings, the lead does have some degree of influence over who gets chosen. Throughout the season, leads often develop strong preferences or connections with certain contestants, and it wouldn't make sense for the show to completely ignore these budding romances. In fact, many of the most memorable one-on-one dates in Bachelor Nation history have been the result of genuine chemistry between the lead and a contestant. The producers want the lead to form real connections because, ultimately, the success of the show depends on the authenticity of the relationships. If the lead expresses a desire to explore a particular relationship further, the producers will likely accommodate this request, as long as it fits into the broader narrative they are crafting for the season. However, this input usually comes with a compromise. If the lead is pushing for multiple dates with a frontrunner, for example, producers may push back to ensure that other relationships are given a chance to develop. Or if the lead is interested in a contestant who has been relatively low-key, producers might stage a dramatic twist to raise the stakes of the relationship before a one-on-one date is granted. Breaking hearts with precision. At times, one-on-one dates are also used as an opportunity for the lead to get clarity on a relationship that seems uncertain. A contestant might be given a solo date, not because they are the front runner, but because the lead isn't sure where they stand. These dates often end in heartbreak, with the lead sending the contestant home mid-date, much to their devastation. Producers are likely aware when a relationship isn't going to work out, but they will still encourage a one-on-one date for dramatic effect. These emotional breakups on a personal date create gut-wrenching moments for the show, full of tearful confessions, heartfelt goodbyes, and the weighty impact of rejection. It's all part of the emotional roller coaster that keeps fans hooked week after week. The bigger picture. At its heart, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette are about telling a story. Each season follows a specific narrative arc, whether it's a whirlwind romance, a dramatic love triangle, or a shocking betrayal. The one-on-one dates are a crucial part of this storytelling process, and the decisions surrounding them are often made with the bigger picture in mind. In many ways, the one-on-one dates are less about true choice and more about crafting the most engaging love story possible. While the lead might get a say in who they spend these special moments with, there's no denying that the producers play an instrumental role in shaping the narrative of the season, determining when and how key relationships unfold. Ultimately, the lead may not always be in the driver's seat when it comes to the one-on-one dates, but they are certainly along for the ride. As much as they are searching for love, they are also players in a much larger production, where every decision is carefully calculated to keep audiences enthralled and ensure that the journey to finding love is as dramatic, unpredictable, and entertaining as possible.